Okay, we are back, I believe. So, welcome to the lab. Sorry for that. We are back with an actually mic that's turned on. Right. And how does the music sound? Sorry, I'm trying to fix the music in the background here. Alright, I think this is a lot better, or not maybe. Yeah, you're gonna go with this. So let me kill my desktop one more time. And we are back with an actual mic that's turned on. Great. What do I want to do? I wanna... Yeah. So. Server, and we have has no right, because we need to actually, I guess we need to match the upsert. We can do completely like this. So upsert right, and then we probably need to update our controller as well. No. Good. And good. We should have everything. Yeah. Rename this to SSH. Right. Are we? No. Okay. Controller servers, so they create. This is fixed in an upcoming release of Enduro, so the JSON tags are camel cased, which is the default for Datastar. So server new. So we don't need status, we do need provider, we do need domain, and we do need SSH port. And provider will be a drop down menu. No, a select, right? Select. And how is it we do label? So we grab, I guess we grab, let's just grab these. And we want placeholder, no. Required, yes. Prop, yes. So label. And then we also want and options. And we're gonna use option. Maybe that should be a map instead, actually. String and name is gonna be key value. So we're gonna provide key and then value here. And let me say option value string and option key. And required, where is it we set? Yes. Copilot is doing all the heavy lifting. So in servers here, I can instead do select, label provider, we don't need the type, and we don't, so this one instead becomes components, like becomes map, option key, components, option value. Right. And in here we are gonna say it's gonna be okay. What if I just remove all of this? And it's of course is not an option, it's a component. There we go. And now, yeah. We want heads now. cloud, and then also DigitalOcean. Do I want to deal with the layout right now? No, not really. Not really. Select provider. Yeah, you can do it like this. We need to say like this. Great. And then provider, we need a domain. And then we need a team ID. I don't know. Team owning. Actually, I don't. Do I just want to deal with S? Let me just deal with this in the. All right, get rid of everything else. Right. Yes. And mdn input field URL. What is the type? Okay. Okay, so it's not text, it's URL. Let me just add a little if input this. Right, I also need the SSH port. And what is we can do with number? We can set a I guess I can just use the props, right? Value 22. Yeah. Good. And then we submit to server create. This is admin prefix. Right. Right. Next, I guess I'm starting to get a little bit too far away on this branch. Can I say, let me grab this, and views. Dashboard done-ish. Do we have a pull request? I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter too much, so let's merge this in. No. Oh, come on. Set up. Right. So this one goes, and then we have all right. So the server is gonna be, or this pull request is gonna be gigantic because we're gonna test the whole flow. Right, that's all fine. Servers, and then we have server create. We create the server. And I guess we want to have our route for provisioning, so it's going to be server provision vision. It's going to go to /id/provision. It needs more cowbell. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. All right, so create is just gonna be, let me just grab the edits. Say provision, you find the server, and then instead of server edit, I want to do server show, but that's not really what we want. So I want to do server provision. Right, we still grab get rid of all of this. And routes, we want the server, 2 of these because we want 1, 2. Provision, server provision, confirm. Right. Then this one is actually going to provision the server. Yes. And then just provision server no, I don't have it yet. Confirm. And I should have a card. No, come on. No. What do I want here? Pagination? No. Probably just a card. Yeah. Gonna do a card. And in here show I don't know. Now ready to provision and then verify server details are correct, and then I guess I need all of this. Value is gonna be server name. Value provider and server SSH port and string conf. And then ints. Write the detail, create the server. We go to the provision. guess I want them to be maybe I can also just deal with this. I'm just going to deal with this later. Right, and right. Controller servers. So we create the server and then yes, that's right, that's right. And then we use an hypermedia redirect instead to server provision confirm. Right, this should be a new route with ID. And we pass the echo context. Tests and oh wait, how? Right, test server with Hetzner. Right, and right, we need to set the team ID. So cookies. Do we have the team ID on the user? No, but I probably want to have team db, no, team, so we're gonna say user row and team row. No, we are gonna just say team, right, row, team, like this. And then we can only have one team right now. So query team by use ID. Do we have that? We do not. And then row. So team row, queries, query team by ID. Is the so we have team membership, right? Query team membership. What do I just wanna do? What do we call it? We called it query team by. So we're gonna query team by user ID. And then I wanna say I guess inner join. Something like this. Right. What's SQC? Embed team? No. Embed. Did they remove that? Embedding structs, no. Ah, come on. Embedding structs. SQC embed teams. Right. Annoying. Don't have a team at this point. We might have to change this at another point. So we're gonna say right. Get team and just empty team. Right. Get some lo-fi instead. Great. So now we have the So now in cookies we can actually team ID, and then set team ID and team ID, and then also grab it out. Team ID. Team ID. So in controller server, we don't get team ID from the payload. We grab it instead from app. Right. Team ID. Jump out, and we need to clear this. Log in again. User. Sign in. And what did we call it in seed data? Something with Alice. Password 123. Go back into admin. Get rid of this and servers. Ah, come on. Servers new. Test server. mbvlabs.com. mbvlabs. Right. No, model server. We want this. When we create, we need to set it. So we're gonna set it to pending. Status. Database migration servers. Right. Good. Good. Controller servers. So on create. It has an damn. Test server 2. Okay. How is test server 2? Are we not sending that? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Dual app. Ja. Mhm. So we're not getting any data. Right. Why are we not getting any payload come through? That's right. That's right. I'm still shipping with a default of the type form here. What? Nice. So we create the server, but we do not find, and that is because I haven't connected. So let me just get server provision confirm. Right, and this one should be a method get server and then in views I wanna do provision confirm. This one should be this one. Yes. And the select is not I do it and can never remember. Select. Okay. So if prop.value is That's because it's what do I actually pass into it as the I pass the provider, which I guess Anduril select provider from servers is the lowercase one. Right, so views, components, form. What do we actually have? Okay. Right, so this should not be key, this should be label. So label is is provider. So if key is lowercase, then we can also just say strings. Strings to, I don't want to do this in here, right? I want to do it in view servers. Here I wanna say, where are we here? Strings to lower. What? Why can't I make this work? Am I fucking stupid? Right, but why am I? Good, that is why. So in view server resource, All right, I need a pee break. 2 seconds. All right, we are back. We are back. All right. All right. And I guess I'm an idiot because if you go back, I need to say bind provider, and then this is value. And then if I create a test server free, heads no cloud, yo Imperial Labs. All right. What am I doing wrong here? Provider. Okay. And shouldn't this now select here? Shouldn't this be selected? get out of here. Right. I am an idiot. I do string to lower. Fucking moron. Okay, I have a string import. Right, there we go. Server provision confirm. Get this one away. And then if we click edit, I wanna I could just use signal here, data star, reference signals, data star. Data signals, enable edits, right, and then I should be able to say we have the submitting. No. Data indicator, can I not set this to something? like this. Right, and we should set it to true. No. Alright, enable editing. And equals because up here we set okay, so we already have the signal, right? Yeah. So if data on click, probably only need this. Okay. Am I using it wrong? Right, so it's only for okay, so it's only for when yes. So what if I just grab all of this and says Temple provision server yeah, I need to do something like this and then return this with this field on, and then if it's gonna be ID provision form. Again, up here is gonna be provision form for the ID. It's gonna take our server. And then this one will fetch the form instead. And then we can change the. I actually think I don't want to be dealing with all of this now. Just do the happy path. So edit will return a form. We can edit and then change the buttons. And if not, we. And then yeah, it doesn't matter right now. All right. So in router connect server, I'm gonna have a method put that will then stream down the results of the provision. I'm thinking and then configure it in the end. Yeah. So that needs the. Let me just see what we did, or what I did in the wiped version of this. I had this one. What did we do in controllers, servers? Create. I'm not sure what did I actually do here. I guess I had a client, mail, okay, service, header client. So we also need the server type. Of course. Create server. Okay, do requests. Calls the. Right, I'm just gonna grab all of this. And then in clients, I'm gonna create a providers, headsnar.go. provider.go, package providers. Can we grab get server types? That would probably be so I actually need this in my setup flow. So in my controller server, I need Hetzner client, and it's gonna be providers, right? Hetzner. And it's the client providers. Then we need an API key. Pass it here. Right, this turns a pointer. And then I need servers get types that will have a route servers server types admin prefix plus, and then it's going to be admin servers and types, and then it's going to be provider types. Yeah. Connect servers method get, and then it's gonna be a server types and server. Should probably just be types. Can we do that? We can. And then provider, right, that's what I called it. Routes, provider, yes. Switch. Nice. We have an internal level, that's good. Right. views not found. And then in view server resource, I need to select temple server provider types. So the first one is label, and then it's gonna be provider server type, and then we're just gonna have options. Yep. We can use the ID, which is name provider. Good. So in controller servers, we can say views. What did I call it? Server provider types. Server provider types. Options is make, right? And this is, we make a map components, select option key, components, option value. Good. And what does server type? Okay. Let's say return, hypermedia, patch, and we wanna say ETX, and then the option we want with after. You know, we wanna and hyper media with selector ID. It's gonna be provider, and this will now not trigger because I need to do. I need an data on change. I'm gonna do hypermedia data action that is going to go into server like resources. Data action, and it's gonna be HTTP method get and routes server types dot URL. And this also, I need to turn this into an option that we can provide as an argument. But now, when I go back here, I should see a request when I change this. I do, but we submit the form. We have a prevent default, no? Prevent. I guess prevent my event, yes. No, we still submit. We have not found. Right. But we shouldn't. Should we? Data signals provider. A new no, I'm just gonna cheat a little bit here and say with slug, which is not what we want, but I need to create a new server, and then it's slug for now. And then we have not found. Form elements. Now can I pass in? What So technically it would have to be something like provider, but this will just submit the value of, I mean, this will not do what I want it to do. Nope. This will not work. But what I can do instead is to say this is a post, and then server types will just have types, and then it's just a simple route, and then we don't need to pass it anything. And then can't I refresh here? And if we do send the request, we have the payload. Nice. So that in controllers, servers, instead of a param, we would say right, provider, name, there we go, right? Yes. Now we still have not found. Right. No, connect servers, and then this is a post. Unauthorized. Nice. So this is also expected. Right. So we need that, and we need the. But to do this, I need an API key. Do I wanna do that? So I might need to kill the stream for this one because I need to set up a API key that I don't really want to share on Twitch. Yeah. I'm gonna kill the stream and get the setup. Yeah. So I am gonna configure this with Hetzner off stream, so I don't leak any API keys, so we can properly select the provider and get the server type and location, and then also start the provisioning. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think we're gonna work on the install provisioning configuration agent afterwards. All right. That is gonna be the plan. Thanks for joining. See you either later today or tomorrow.